Hi everyone and welcome to another Arrow ECS video. My name's Andy Sherwood. I'm a Business Development Manager for the Sophos team at Arrow, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a chat with one of our valued long-term Sophos partners just to learn a little bit more about their experiences working with Sophos and some of the benefits that has brought to their business. So Ricky, good to see you. Thanks for coming in to see us today.
Thank you for having me.
Obviously you're from Phoenix. Can you just introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit more about you and your company at Phoenix and what you guys do there?
Yeah. So I'm Ricky Phillips, full English title.
Yep.
I'm a security solutions manager at Phoenix. So my role there essentially is to the response or the lead for all go-to-market for every security product that we have across several different areas. So Phoenix as a whole, value-added reseller, predominantly into public sector. We're starting to make our move into corporate world now, but been an IT company for about 30 odd years now, I believe. Starting to make big waves in this security space, of which Sophos is a key partner for us. So, yeah.
Perfect. So, you've obviously been working with Sophos for a while. How long have you been working with Sophos, and how does that partnership align with your business model?
So Sophos have been one of our longest standing security partners actually, so about 15 plus years now.
Long time.
Long time, very long time. I haven't been there for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, Sophos' sort of channel model is perfect for what we're trying to achieve as a business. You know, we work a lot with a lot of different partners, a lot of different channel models. They're just so in tune with what a partner could want from from a partner. Whether it comes to MDF, pre-sales, whatever it may be, they really understand the life cycle of an opportunity and how to work best with both us and our customers.
Perfect. So that leads quite nicely on, really. So what has your overall experience been like working with Sophos? Hopefully positive. It sounds positive.
It's like any partnership, right? In the main, it's really, really good, really positive. We have challenges, like every business has challenges, and but you always get the sense with Sophos that they want to work with you on those challenges, as opposed to trying to fight you at every step, which is unfortunately the experience from some others. But I always think, whenever we go to Sophos with an idea, that idea is listened to. It's not always taken on board, but it's always listened to, and you always feel like you're getting a fair crack of the whip with them. So
yeah, I think it's about being valued, and also but being able to have that collaboration in the first place, to actually sit down and say, look, we've got some ideas. Can we discuss it? Can we share it? And I think that's the whole part of the partner journey with working closely with a vendor, because you've got to have that trust as well.
Absolutely, and it's we're sometimes guilty as any organisation are thinking it all has to be our way, and we're the main people at the party, and that's that's not always the case. And I think with Sophos, they always give you the opportunity to sit down and have those conversations at the very least. So it's always a really positive experience. We've got some really good people in the organisation that we work with, and it's always good.
Good. Well, that's good to hear, because my next question is, how would you describe the partnership and the collaboration with Sophos, but also with Arrow as well? What's your experience been like there?
So I think with Arrow, we see them as an extension of our relationship with Sophos, and that's always been a huge positive for us. I mean, when I first started working with Sophos, they didn't have the distribution model. They were direct. And, there's always nervousness when that gets swapped over to distribution and what that's going to look like. But overall, it's been a really positive experience. That we see you guys very much, or Arrow, sorry, as a very much an extension of, pre-sales helping with quotes, helping with, any queries or questions we've got. If we aren't able to go to Sophos direct, you guys are always there to help with that as well. So that transition's been seamless.
Good.
And that can be quite difficult. So that's a real, a real feather in the cap that it's been able to be like that.
Because if you look at a business as large as Sophos, excuse me, trying to move that from one model to another is challenging. And you know, we found that in the early days. It took a while to just get everything quite in the right place, but you know, it's a really well-oiled machine, and you know, now we find that the collaboration that we have with partners is stronger than it's ever been, really. And I think it's important that we've got, again, that trust, because you've got the trust with Sophos, that you trust their technology and you're selling their technology, and you know, you're kind of advocating for it, but also trust that distribution are going to provide you with that service that you need to then continue to service your customers as you know, as they would expect.
Exactly that. And you know, where we've got to with Sophos, you don't get to those places in terms of revenues and everything else unless that support network is, you know, we can go out and have the conversations, and we're good at that, and that's fine. But you know, without that support in the back end around pre-sales or around, you know, something simple as, you know, quotes done on time and correctly, without those fairly simple things,
basics as well, isn't it? As well,
you know, we wouldn't have got to where we've got to, and that's, you know, that's as simple as it is, really.
No, makes perfect sense. So what advice would you perhaps share with any new or prospective partners who are considering starting to work with Sophos? Have you got any kind of advice or suggestions, or just general feedback?
I mean, it sounds straightforward, but just do it. It's a world-class technology. You know, you're not. It's not like you're going out on a limb. They're well established. There's a world-class technology. They're so channel friendly. They're so prepared to listen to what the channel partners request, say. You know, it's almost no reason not to.
Yeah.
They fit, for us anyway, they fit every sector we've got. So it doesn't seem to matter if we're dealing with high-end healthcare or, you know, local governments, or right the way down to, you know, a small school. There's a fit from Sophos for all of them. Yeah. They're almost the perfect vendor in that sense.
It is the perfect fit, really. I mean, I've been working with you guys for the last 4 years or so, and we've seen close engagement with all of the different sales teams with Sophos, so that just shows it does fit pretty much perfectly, really, doesn't it?
It does.
All the different sectors that you guys work in.
It does indeed. Like I say, there's no conversation I go into where, that Sophos isn't a potential fit. And again, with some of the particularly Sophos competitors, you know, they fit an area, they fit a big central government, they fit a big university. Sophos fit in those places, but they also fit, you know, at the lower end in terms of user counts. You know, on that sort of scale as well. So
well, I mean, they've just launched the EP100 as well for the the SMB space. So any customers who've got less than 100 users or less than 10 servers, it's now just much easier, clearer, quick pricing, one price sheet. There's your price, off you go.
And that's what we want as a reseller, right?
That's helpful for the smaller deals where you don't want to be spending time on waiting for quotes back from distribution, or we got to wait for something back from the vendor. You can just go, hey, you go, Mr. Customers, you quote for 50 endpoints, bang, done.
Right. And what that helps with us as well, Andy, is predictability, right? I know if I'm having a conversation with a customer, I know that that Sophos price is going to be around that price.
Yeah, you can just give them a price pretty much straight away, can't you? And then you can move on. So.
And again, that's not always the case. It certainly lends itself to make our lives much easier. That.
Perfect. All right. Well, all very good feedback. So thank you, Ricky. Thanks for coming in to see us. And long may this partnership continue.
Thank you.
So thank you for watching, guys. If there's any new partners out there, or you think about working with Sophos and you want more information, please get in touch with us. We'll put the contact details in the bottom of the video. And thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Thank you.